the life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back.
Oh my god, whew, that was a difficult, sweaty session. All done now. Whew. Let me tell you, right, I was a little bit late to today's session, right, and I had to tell her, because I'm not even joking, this morning I got stuck in my sports bra trying to get it on. So I showered, right, and then I don't know if, like, because I was in a little bit of a rush or whatever, I don't know, I ended up putting my sports bra on. Let's turn this off. Putting my sports bra on, and then it rolled, like the bottom of it rolled, and I was stuck like that. I was stuck for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I was like, this is it, this is the end. This is either how I die, or I'm gonna have to get one of my neighbours who's gonna see everything. But I managed to get unstuck eventually, but my god, what a frightening time. So I've just come down to the allotment, just thought that I would give you a little bit of an overview of how things are going at the minute, a little bit more in depth than just watering it. I found a little bit of a window where it's not raining, because it's been raining pretty much all day, and it's just stopped for a little bit, so I thought I'd just pop down now. I also need to water the allotment, because, not the allotment, the greenhouse, because sometimes I feel like when it rains a lot outside, I think, oh well, that's the allotment watered, and then I forget about the greenhouse. So yeah, I need to water that. But I think one of the main updates, actually, which I don't think I've officially mentioned really, is the fact that the shed now has a window. My dad put this in, but it basically adds quite a bit more light into the shed here, and it's got some posh blinds on them. I think these, I can't remember whose these were, like second-hand ones. And yeah, you can just have a little look out onto the allotment through the window. We've moved our bench to here, like our little workbench. And then, so yeah, and then this is how the greenhouse is doing. The tomatoes are doing all right, to be fair. I feel like, okay, we've flooded a little bit here because of the rain. Yeah, we're flooded. But otherwise it's doing okay. We've got a pepper here which is nearly ready. It's like half red, half green. We'll leave that for another couple of days. This plant has got so many peppers on. Look at all them. So looking forward to getting some of them. Again, with this plant, we've got a couple of peppers there, and then this one looks like it's nearly ready. Just changing there. In terms of tomatoes, I don't feel like we've got as many tomatoes as we did last year, but to be fair, I'm not really eating that many tomatoes at the minute. One other exciting thing is this chilli plant has got lots and lots of chilies on it, so I don't really eat chilies. I think my mum and dad do. My neighbour, my next door neighbour, definitely eats chilies because they like hot and spicy things. Oh, it's dark. But yeah, that's kind of the updates, or the main updates with the greenhouse. And yeah, let me show you the rest of the allotment and how things are going on there. So we decided to plant some more carrots in this tire, just because we did initially have them up in that thing there, but they didn't grow very well at all. So we've tried them in here. We've since learned that we think that we need to add some sand into the soil to try and make it a little bit more carrot friendly. So I feel like we might try that again next year. We've just got some gladioli there, which are looking a bit worse for wear, but yeah. Some sweet pea plants here. We've got a couple of, these are probably ready to pull. I don't want to steal them though, just in case my dad wants them. We have some red onions here, which I think are nearly ready actually, because once these start to flop and die off, that's when you know that the onions are ready. So this one looks nearly ready. Let's pull this weed. I definitely need to do some weeding, because I think since the rain has come, that also means that the weeds have come. This one will definitely be ready because that is fully dead. So yeah, we need to pull them in a few days maybe. We've got a lot of sunflowers, so I might actually try and get some of the sunflower seeds off them once they're done. Now this here, we've got loads and loads. They're not quite ready yet, but as you can see, we've got one there, there's two over there, and if we go further into here, we've got one there, two there. So I think it's going to be a butternut squash frenzy. So yeah, we've got them. Oh no, we've got three there. The courgette plant is the main part of what I call my farm. Now it seems to be taking over. Oh my god, excuse my hair by the way, I've just literally slung it up. But the reason why we did this many courgette plants is because we didn't think that they were all going to take, and all of them did take, I think bar one maybe. And then at my dad's house, I don't think he got as many take, but yeah, there are so many courgettes that have come up off this plant. We have some more here, which I think that one might be ready to pull actually. We've got one there, actually I might take that. So I'm going to take that one. We've got another one, so you can see every one of these flowers turns into a courgette. So if you can see like through there, you can see the flowers, they will be turning into courgettes. So yeah, we've got a couple more coming through there. These plants might be nearly done, but we did get some massive ones off this plant. Yes, you can see that this plant here has kind of gone onto the main path, but we do have another courgette coming through there. That's not quite ready yet, but yeah, otherwise this is doing really good. I'm going to take you over because I'm going to actually harvest some of these now. The raspberry cage this year is doing amazing. If I open this, look at all these raspberries, which, like I say, I'm going to take some of these today so that they don't go bad on the plant. As you can see, some of them have started to go a bit bad because we've not harvested them in time, but they are coming like wildfire. So yeah, I'm going to take some of these. And then this is our sweet corn plot, which I have taken one off, but it's not really doing as well as we thought. We did get a lot of it last year, but we put it in too late because of the time that we got the allotment. But now they've kind of come to their own, and we're getting a lot of these, but not like they're not actually ready yet. So we'll see how they do. This is our leek plot, which, as you can see, is thriving. We've got some quite good leeks in there. Look at this bad boy. These you just pretty much take as and when you need them. But they're doing all right at the minute. This is the other potato plot. I think you can see some of them there. My dad did harvest some last week, I believe, which I've got absolutely loads of them at home, which I need to get through. And then we've just put in some winter onions here. I say we, my dad did this, so that they've just gone straight from the potato plot, and we're just going to utilise this for the winter. And then this was our carrot plot, which didn't do very well. And then the parsnips we haven't looked at yet. They've still got a little while to go, but we're hoping they might do a little bit better. And then this is the plot that I'm proud of the most. It is our pumpkin patch. Now, so we've decided to put some like regular pumpkins at the back, and then these ones are just like, I can't remember what they're called, but they're not edible, they're just like show, like decorative pumpkins, I guess. And they've started growing through. So look at this. So this is one of them that's got like, it looks a little bit bobbly and mouldy and whatever. We've got a little white one there. Got some more down here, some more little white ones, and I just thought they'd be really nice, like as a decorative piece outside the front of my house. So we've got another little bubbly one there. The pumpkins, the actual pumpkins, are doing amazing. So they're still green because obviously they're still growing and things, they haven't turned orange yet, but the size of them, oh my god, let me just show you. So here is one. Look at that. Let me put my hand next to it. So that was my hand on it. So we've got one there. We do have another couple. Where did they go? Oh, we've got one over here, hang on. We've got another one here, which is doing really well. They're like, you would buy these in Asda. Obviously not green, but like, these are good. Got another one in there that's doing well. I think we've got one, and then another one kind of under there. So the pumpkin patch is thriving. One thing I think which has really helped with that is that me and my dad went through and kind of cut away some of the vines, because you can either end up with like a lot of like really little pumpkins. So you basically cut away some of the actual vines so that it can focus all its like energy and nutrition and everything on either the pumpkins that you've already got, or like the pumpkins that it's going to flower for that vine. So we cut off some of the vines from the main plant, and it's worked amazingly, and we've got those 3 to 4 like really good pumpkins, which should be good for Halloween. And then finally the last plot at the end here is another onion plot. Again, I think these are probably nearly ready. They're looking good. Some smaller ones at the back. But yeah, these are looking good. But the allotment in general, compared to last year, is doing absolutely amazing. One thing that we have really noticed, however, from the allotment is that, so we have this area here, which, oh, it's starting to rain, typical. So we have this area here, that's actually the council's trees, and we've been asking for them to cut them down since the day we got the plot, and they haven't. And basically, like for example, I'll show you a prime example. So this leek plot here was planted at the same time as these leeks, and you can just see the difference in the growth in them because they're covered by this massive overhang that the council need to cut down. So compare that to them ones, and you can see why it's a little bit frustrating, because all the beds down this side are not as good, or basic. I mean, we are using them. Oh, this is our turnip plot, by the way. You can't see much in it, but there's turnips in there. But this side of the allotment under the trees is basically, it's not like unusable, but you don't get as good crops from it, basically, because they're not growing as well. Obviously because they're not getting as much of the light, they're not getting as much of the rainwater, so it's not the best. I feel like I missed out here as well. So these are our sprouts. You can see them in there. Should be good for Christmas. I feel like we were giving these plants, but I can't remember what they are. I don't think my dad can remember either, but yeah. And that is the allotment as it stands at the minute. We're going to take my one courgette home and have that for tea. And yeah, allotment life. Good morning, guys. So as you can see, I've washed my hair. It's Saturday today. Washing my hair is like a revelation in itself. Let's all have a round of applause for that. I'm going to a baby shower today, and basically I have a vision of an outfit in my head for what I want to wear, because it's quite like it's a bit of a rainy, dull day today, so I'm kind of thinking that I want to wear something that's not like a summery dress. So I'm gonna go and get a skirt that I've seen at Matalan, and it's basically the thing that ties together what I want to wear. So I'm basically thinking that I want to go like tights, skirt, like black skirt, like maybe just a plain top, and then like my like bluey-ish blazer over the top. That's the vision. If this doesn't pull off, I've got no idea what I'm wearing, so yeah. So I'm gonna go to Matalan because I've seen on the website that they do have a skirt which is literally like the plainest of black skirts. It's £6, which I think is a fine amount to spend on like an outfit. And yeah, so we're gonna go there, see if I can find this skirt. I am gonna curl my hair because although I don't mind it straight, like because it's raining today, and by the way, the baby shower is outside. There is apparently going to be a gazebo, but it's like, and she also does have like an outside bar, but it's like the shed that they've converted into a bar. So there is indoor areas, but like for like a grey, rainy day, I feel like curling the hair is probably best, because otherwise my hair is going to go frizzy as hell, and it's easier to disguise when it's curly. So we're going to do that. So yeah. My car needs servicing. That's in for next week though. So yeah, let's go to Matalan. So I found the actual skirt that I came for, which is got. But there was another skirt that I wanted to get, which was like a longer skirt with a split down the side. I can't seem to find that one, but that one's not important. Oh my god, guys! Well, that didn't go to plan. Well, it did and it didn't. I went in for a £6 skirt, a £6 skirt, and I ended up spending £50. £50. So I got the skirt. Here we go. Plain, but it's like that material that I'm not sure whether it'll be tight or not. But the reason, right, I need to compose myself. Okay, so I spent £6 on the original skirt that I wanted, got my size, and then in my mind I was like, well, Jess, you know, you're trying to lose weight. This is the trap I fall in, because to me, when I'm like at this size, even though I've been this size for like quite a long time, to me this is a temporary size. I'm not going to be this size for much longer. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I was like, well, what happens when you lose weight, Jess, and you like this skirt? So I bought the size down as well, for, I don't know, the future. And then it crossed my mind that my outfit I had planned, I don't actually have any tights for. So I bought tights, £5.50. And then I stumbled across these. Are they not beautiful? I feel like, so I don't actually have any boots like this for winter, and this was my rationale for it. I thought these are a good like staple winter, autumn winter boot. So I obviously spent £32 on them. These better last me like years and years, otherwise I'm gonna throw up. Why have I done this? I need to go home. Someone needs to literally kidnap me away from Kingston Park right now because I spent too much money. Okay. Oh. Right, I've got my outfit. Well, I've got some of my outfit on. I'm gonna wear my blazer as well. I'm gonna do my makeup. Can I just say, right, I've just spent like, I mean, before when I was putting my tights, whoever invented tights needs to have a word with themselves, because what I'm gonna Google this. Who invented tights? A man invented tights. Right, why does that not surprise me? Because I was sweating. I had to like, it's a good job I didn't do my makeup first, because that was hard. And bear in mind that I haven't worn tights since I was in high school, so yeah. Let's just say I've got a bodysuit on, so I've managed to like come up, but like the crotch, oh my god. And bear in mind I've got like these talons as well. Doesn't help my case for not like lathering them. So I've learnt now that these tights are on that I can't go to the toilet for the rest of the day because, well, because they'll just not go back up, or I'll be in the toilet for God only knows how long. So I'm just doing my makeup. I usually get questions on this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. I need some more of this. In the shade, why does this not say what shade it is? I feel like it did say what shade it is, but it's been worn off. But I think it's 5 Natural, maybe. And I have primed my face as well with this, which Steph picked up for me from Aldi. It's supposed to be the dupe of the Bobbi Brown primer. And I've been loving it. It smells like, it smells delicious, basically. I don't know how to describe it other than delicious. So yeah, I'm gonna put my foundation on, do my makeup, because this is not actually the only party that I'm going to today. So me and my sister are going to the baby shower, which is for our friend Catherine, who we met at dance school when we were kids. We basically grew up with her, so we know that, so we're like the dancing friends. And essentially, I think because I started dancing when I was maybe, I want to say 4. I did ballroom and Latin American dancing, and then my sister joined, and yeah, we both grew up and became dance teachers for a while. So yeah, me, my sister and Catherine, whose baby shower it is, all grew up kind of as dance kids, and then eventually became dance teachers, and then we all left. This is probably my absolute favourite foundation. But the problem that I do find with the Beautiful Skin one is that I have quite an oily complexion. So in terms of like it not going shiny, there's not very good odds for me. So I have to take powder wherever I go basically. But I do love the finish because I actually bought, is it in here? I bought the alternative, which was the other one for, which was like a matte finish, and it just doesn't give me the same coverage. Like it doesn't give the same effect that I like from it. So we went back to the Beautiful Skin. My sister's picking up in 15 minutes. We've got plenty of time to get this done. We'll be fine. I'm currently watching Gemma Louise Miles. She has just uploaded it says decorating for autumn, cozy full decor, and she's just like an easy watch. You don't really have to, no offense Gemma, but you don't really have to pay much attention to it. It's got some nice music, some nice kind of cozy vibes. Yeah, it's good. It's a good watch for like if you're doing something in the house, I find. Don't get me wrong, some of the videos I do sit down and watch properly, but she's like just like a nice cozy day in vlogger. So if you haven't seen her, then it might be worth checking out. And she's also just had the most gorgeous baby called Noah.
These mugs were Anthropology last year. All of the candles you'll see are from Home Sense, of course. Got all the candles, so many yummy ones. So yeah, I was thinking of having this on my new book stand. Kettle is next home. Got this last year, but they do have it again this year. What else do we have? You throw in the lights in an absolute tangled mess and you think, do you know what? That is not a now problem, that's a next year problem. I don't like myself very much for doing that because now it's a now problem. Nice. And I got the cocoa truffle pods in my little pumpkin dish, which...
Okay, I'm ready. My sister's just arrived to pick me up. Let me just show you my outfit quickly. I feel like it's giving like day at the office vibes, but we're gonna make it work. We so bright. Okay, so blazer, skirt, tights, and then these shoes. They're like loafers. I actually quite like these. I feel like they're coming in, but yes, very much day at the office. And then obviously I've just killed Mir. I was gonna wear like a little silver necklace, but I can't find it, which is very frustrating. I guess we're just gonna have to do without. I need to pack my bag. I've got this little bag, which is from Johnny Loves Rosie. They actually gifted this to me a little while ago, and it is it's actually a really nice bag. It's got like a little personalization thing to it. So JST is my initials. I feel like I'm ready. I also very quickly, hang on, let me just show you something. Okay, so instead of getting like presents for the baby shower, she's actually requested for everyone to get them books. So a book with a message in. So the books that I decided to go for was Harry Potter. I know the baby's not born yet. It's probably a little bit, not a little bit, it is very much older like thing, but Harry Potter is one of Catherine's favourite like series. She loves Harry Potter. She's been to Harry Potter World, and I think this, I don't know, I just feel like it's something that I feel like Catherine would love to read to her daughter. So yeah, I'm gonna pop a little message in because they've asked for a message in them as well. And then the second book is Great Women Who Made History, because she's having a little girl, and I just think it's a nice book to sort of show her that she can do whatever she wants. So yeah, I need to grab a pen because I need to write the message in them, and then we're off. Right, oh, I'm in the car. How do we set this up? Your car's not set up for vlogging.
No, it's not. Should we remove the heart?
Yeah. So Catherine's writing her message in as well. I'm thinking for this one that I want to put something about a magical childhood.
Magical childhood makes sense. I've gone with, because this one's quite like a fun book, I wish you a life filled with fun times and memorable moments.
Would it be a bit tasteless to put it under the message that J.K. Rowling's written? Because this is for Jessica, who loves stories, for Anne, who loved them too, and for Di, who heard this one first.
And now for
but we don't know the name of the child. Baby. So baby girl. But then when she's older, she's not going to be baby girl Taylor.
Baby girl Taylor.
So I'll just put
and now for you.
So in this one I've just put, so it's underneath the it's underneath the it's underneath the message that J.K. Rowling's written, so it kind of follows on. It says, for Jessica, who loves stories, for Anne, who loved them too, and for Di, who heard this one first, which is what she wrote. And then I've put, and now for you, may the series bring you a magical childhood. Lots of love, Jess. And then this one, The Great Women, I feel like should be like an inspirational, you can do anything, because women. Okay, finally came up with one. So I ended up writing, dream big, the sky is not the limit. Let's go, because we're late.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you I like. About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you.
Good evening. So I've just got home. After the baby shower, me and my sister headed to my mum and dad's house because they were hosting a birthday party for, let me get this correct, hang on. So it's my auntie from my mum's side, so my mum's sister's mum. Yes, my mum's sister, no, that's wrong. That's wrong, it's my dad's brother's wife's mum. So technically they're not, I don't think they're blood relations to me. Well, they're not blood relations to me, but yes, so they did hold a birthday party for her, and yeah, it was nice from what we saw. We didn't go to the full thing because we were at the baby shower, but yeah, it was lovely. It was nice to see my cousins who were up from London and across from Appleby, and yeah, it was just a nice little family reunion. I didn't film anything there, but just because I thought it would be nice to have some family time without sticking a camera in people's face. And yeah, it's been a nice evening. I have had quite a bit of party food today, not gonna lie. The only thing I have eaten today, in fact, has been party food, because I realised on the way to Catherine's baby shower that I hadn't eaten anything all day, so I was absolutely starving when I got there, had some party food, and then came to my mum and dad's, had some more party food, and now I'm home feeling very bloated, but it's fine. So yeah, it's been a good couple of days going down to the allotment, the baby shower. It's just been a nice weekend. I also did want to mention that my videos will be carrying on as normal over the next couple of weeks. I am aware, obviously, because of the Queen's death, that things will be stopping. However, I myself will be carrying on working and uploading videos. Obviously, I mean, not that I think any of the royal family will ever see this in a million years, but my deepest condolences do go out to the royal family, because as much as I'm not like a massive royalist, like I don't follow the royal family and things like that, I think to lose or the death of someone is incredibly sad anyway. So just to let you know that my videos will be carrying on as usual. I am just going to end it here. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up. Go hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because fun fact, I had a look on my analytics the other day, and 49% of you who are watching my videos are not subscribed. What's that about? Subscribe. Just subscribe, just hit the subscribe button, please. I'm joking, you don't have to, but you know, it would be nice. But yes, hit the subscribe button if you want to, and there is also a bell notification there if you want to be notified for when I upload. So yeah, do all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you.